Dana White's good? He's good?
I'm good.
You got him in there?
I'm ready.
What they got you sipping on?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
Y'all didn't put no Bill Cosby in there, did y'all? Don't play no games with Dana and no motherfucking Bill Cosby up here. I want him to come back.
The funny thing is if you look at American culture, right? American culture, the old John Wayne movies, right? John Wayne would hit a guy, right? And he wouldn't jump on top of him, and, he would stand him back up and then he'd hit him again.
Hit him again.
You weren't supposed to jump on a guy when he was down. You didn't hit a guy when he was down. So in the beginning, for us, it was, our culture was all about standing up and fighting. Boxing, the old movies you saw and everything else. So to me, the hardest part was going to be, how do we educate people on the ground game? How do they know what they're doing? How do they know if they're going for an arm bar? How do they see it? And honestly, the video games were amazing for that, because kids started playing the video games. They became aware of the moves and how to set them up and how to do them. And it also helped market the fighters. But the other thing that was great, Joe Rogan is such a great commentator. He actually sets up what's happening before it actually happens.
From Fear Factor. Joe, I know you on Fear Factor, dog. Had people eating cockroaches and walking on hot coal and all kind of shit. Joe, you crazy. He do a great job too,
he's
man.
good.
Like
and he's a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too.
He's just so dope. His energy though, I love his. You got to have an energy when you calling this shit, man, because it's energetic.
It's a passion. He's passionate about the sport, and you can tell. You can tell he's not just a talking head being paid to talk about MMA. He's into it. He loves it.
But I love the way you got your team structured. From Big John on down, like just the association of the people that you pick. You pick guys that become characters and become legends in their own right. So we don't want no drugs, no nothing.
Nothing.
We want you to be water and vegetables. And
you have to be 100%. They don't want any type of pill or drug that would put you in harm's way. Listen, you got a guy who's trying to. Have you ever taken a sleeping pill?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you take a sleeping pill and you're still fucked up the next day.
Yeah, groggy and all that
exactly. Shit. So you don't want to go in against a fresh guy that day
and they get hit and beat up. Okay, I got you.
After you're still feeling the effects of a sleeping pill.
But see, nobody explains that to the fan.
Right.
We only getting this much of the story, and everybody like, man, why y'all being mean to Nick, man? Nick is my motherfucker, man. Get him back in there. He the only but they don't understand.
Here's the thing. The other thing is this. You have to not smoke marijuana for 24 hours.
That's it?
Yeah, he fights 3 times a year. So you can't stay off marijuana
Nick, come here, goddamn
for 24 hours for 3 days a year.
Nick, come on, man. Nick, Skinny Bone Jones, I'm gonna put y'all on rehabilitation. I gotta sit down and chop it up with y'all. I can't believe this is the rules and you motherfuckers is violating. I'm putting a weed class together for y'all. We're gonna do this 12-step, 3 steps. 3-step program for y'all. And then the ultimate question is it gonna happen? Is Floyd and McGregor gonna happen? Because that's a lot of conversation, and I'm looking at him like, you know what I'm saying? Like, would it be a good fight? I don't know, because this guy's a dog. I watch McGregor, he's a dog. And then I watch Floyd, do his thing, but I'm saying, how does that look? And man, is it gonna happen, man? They get my blood pressure all high. Should I tone it down? Have some coffee, watch One Life to Live? What should I do?
Yeah, I obviously, there's a lot of money in this fight, and they both want it. At the end of the day, does that fight make any sense whatsoever for my business? No, but I would never keep Conor McGregor or any fighter away from making that kind of money. But on the flip side, there's a lot of egos and a lot of people in the middle of this thing to make it happen. And for the people, when you talk about it, everybody's like, well, if Conor goes in there and boxes him, he'd get killed. And if Floyd went in and fought MMA, he'd get killed. But when you really look at this fight, at the end of the day, it's a fight, right? And Floyd Mayweather's 40 years old, right? Conor McGregor's 27. You met Floyd, right? You know Floyd. Floyd's this big, okay? Conor's a big dude. Floyd has trouble with southpaws. Conor McGregor is southpaw. And Conor McGregor hits like a truck. When he hits you, you know it. So in no way, shape, or form am I saying Conor McGregor wins this fight. I don't know, but it's more interesting than people think it is, when they think, boxing and this and that. I promise you, Conor McGregor will hit him. When they fight, he will get hit, and it'll be interesting to see what happens.